Now Southside Swig, 2-1, just favored in the gate. And they're off. Charm City Band flying out of the gate on top from Smitten enough on the outside. BILLINGSGATE, Hartel on the inside, and Southside Swig in that second flight mix, and Flank Speed trailing on the outside. Well off the inside there is Flank Speed, who's last but only 4 from the speed of Charm City Band. Charm City Band, Southside Swig testing early now. Here's Southside Swig on the outside to take a narrow lead from Charm City Band down to the rail. 2 more lengths. Hartel is in third. Smitten enough and Flank Speed and BILLINGSGATE trailing the field. Less than 3 furlongs to go. Southside Swig and Charm City Band on the inside, coming back for more. Hartilla's in third, and then it is Smitten enough in fourth. Wide out is Flank Speed, saving ground. BILLINGSGATE, they're at the top of the stretch and turning in. Charm City Band driven on the inside to retake the lead from Southside Swig at the outside. Charm City Band, Southside Swig still willing. 1 furlong to go. Kicking clear from BILLINGSGATE by about 4 to 5 lengths. Charm City Band, Southside Swig chasing, and BILLINGSGATE is third. Here's Charm City Band. Charm City Band from second, Southside Swig, and BILLINGSGATE was third. Hartel fourth. Minute 3:96. And they're off. Good break for Titan's Will. Glengar, sharp beginning 2, and Bahama Channel out of the inside. 3 right across. Bahama Channel, Glengar, and Titan's Will on the outside as they exit that chute onto the main track. And it's another 2.5, and Haynes Fever is in fourth. Back to second last position. 3 the hard way, and Rough Sea trailing the field. They race down the backstretch, and Bahama Channel leads the way just in front by a head from Glengar and Titan's Will on the far outside in third. Rough Sea down to the rail racing in fourth position, and Haynes Fever and 3 the hard way in between horses. Only 4 lengths separates them as Glengar leads the way. 4 1/2 furlongs left to run. Into the far turn, Glengar, Titan's Will, Haynes Fever on the outside. Bahama Channel backs off a bit in fourth down to the inside as they round that turn, and 3 the hard way, and Rough Sea is in between horses. Around the far turn, midpoint of the turn, and it's Titan's Will up to engage Glengar for the lead, and between horses is 3 the hard way, and here's Rough Sea. Rough Sea's got a chance too as they swing in, and Bahama Channel down to the rail. Wide open affair as they turn for home. 1/4 mile left to go to the second wire. Titan's Will, Rough Sea near the inside. Into the stretch, 1.5 furlongs left to go. And Rough Sea down inside puts the head in front from Titan's Will. Rough Sea, Titan's Will, leaving the others behind. Glengar and Bahama Channel left to battle for third, 16th left to go. It's smooth sailing from here on for Rough Sea. Rough Sea to win over Titan's Will, going away by 4 or so. And Bahama Channel was third. And Fourth was Glengar. In the gate. And they're off. Effulgent and Captain Cardo from the outside, and Doc Elm has early speed. So it's Effulgent just in front by a length from Doc Elm on the chase, and Miracle Bobby in third. Captain Cardo back in fourth position, and Tradition and Let Us Make Gold, and Rippolino is at the back of the outside about the three-path heading off of the turn. Effulgent is the speed, leads by 2.5 from Doc Elm second, and Miracle Bobby is in third. Rippolino trying to make progress on the back with Tradition out of the inside. Tradition is fourth. Rippolino ridden long in fifth spot, and Captain Cardo and Let Us Make Gold trailing the field. Less than 3/8 to go, and Doc Elm now trying to challenge Effulgent for the lead and gets the head in front. Rippolino's on a roll on the far outside. Miracle Bobby, and just in behind them is Tradition. They're at the top of the stretch and they make the turn for home. Doc Elm, Rippolino on the outside, Tradition near the rail. Furlong and a half left to go. 3 chances. Doc Elm just holding Tradition on the inside. Rippolino on the outside. 3 in a line, 1 furlong left to go. Tradition on the rail. The outside Rippolino. In between horses, Doc Elm continues gamely. Coming close to the Laurel line. Tradition. Tradition from second, Doc Elm in the photo, and Rippolino and Let Us Make Gold, followed by Miracle Bobby. Track is now muddy. And they're off. Fudge Cake and Smooth Dancer out first for the lead. Ada Bell from in between horses just taking third. And My Way or Else and Notion Interruptus and Sheriff's Kid to the back of the pack now has dropped some 6 off the pace, saving ground, and Dial M. O'Reilly trailing the field. Smooth Dancer just in front, leads it by a neck 4 furlongs out from Fudge Cake at the inside. And My Way or Else is in striking range there third, so too Ada Bell on the inside. Then a gap of 3 more lengths, Notion Interruptus on the outside of Sheriff's Kid at the rail, and Dial M. O'Reilly. So midpoint on the turn, and it's Smooth Dancer, Fudge Cake. They've been at it all the way, and My Way or Else picking up from third position, and Ada Bell is in fourth. Sheriff's Kid is next in fifth, is coming off the inside, top of the lane. Now going to stay down to the inside as they make that turn for home, and Fudge Cake's now grab the lead. Fudge Cake, Smooth Dancer, Ada Bell in between horses, battles on, and Sheriff's Kid down to the rail. Center of the track is My Way or Else, and here's Ada Bell. Ada Bell up to even terms with the battling Fudge Cake on the inside. Fudge Cake digs for more. Fudge Cake to win it. Fudge Cake turns back Ada Bell. Then it was Notion Interruptus and Sheriff's Kid and Dial M. O'Reilly. 3-2 at a photo, minute 5:36. And they're off. Solid beginning there for Misty's Banshee and Ghost Maiden. Now in the inside, there goes Misty's Banshee to the lead. Up the rail comes Pounding Music, that inside drop. And Tasfiq right there a close third and moving forward with pace. Ghost Maiden broke well, will settle about the 3-path and incontrovertible outside of that one. Polish Cookie is next and another 2 lengths back at the field. And Bella Time is followed by Lucky Lorraine. And Lemon Drop Kiss is last of them all. Lemon Drop Kiss loping along last position. Got to be 22 lengths off that pace up ahead. Held by Misty's Banshee. Misty's Banshee, rail running, Pounding Music right there to prompt from second. Tasfiq is in third. Ghost Maiden on the outside in fourth. Incontrovertible is in fifth. And Bella Time is sixth to the inside as heading to the far turn run. Around that turn, 3.5 furlongs left to go. Misty's Banshee just in front. Ghost Maiden the favorite on the outside. Tasfiq working a bit harder. Down to the rail is Pounding Music, who's next. Incontrovertible, then Polish Cookie. And followed by Bella Time. They're at the top of the stretch now, making the turn in for the long run of the second. second wire. Ghost Maiden trying to punch onto the outside. Misty's Banshees Ultra gamed out of the inside. They break away by some 2 lengths now from Pounding Music is in third. Tasfik is in fourth, coming through the stretch. And inside Misty's Banshee a little more. Misty's Banshee keeps on going. Misty's Banshee, in fact, widens 2.5 now, 3 lengths on Ghost Maiden second. Pounding Music and Tasfik in fourth, and Bella Time is in fifth. Lemon Drop Kiss has made up a bunch of ground for the back of the pack for a share. Here is Misty's Banshee clear cut from Ghost Maiden. On the money going. Race 6 in the gate. And they're off. Spicy Margarita sent over the lead. Miss Casey cost a fortune on the outside in third, then Dry Well and Thunder Boss is in between horses. Red Whited Tacos is next, and Misty's last of the far outside, trying to get position about the 5 path. And next is Sweet Talia down to the rail as they charge down the back stretch. After that comes Ruby de Leon and Good Story, and back to Mejor Amiga, and trailing is Derby Julep. Into the turn, it's Spicy Margarita leading a length and a half from Costa Fortune. An immediate pursuit there from second, Miss Casey third. Misty's last on the outside. In next is Red, White, and Tacos is in fifth. And Dry Well is 6-3 wide. Thunder Boss down to the inside. Then it's back to Good Story and Sweet Talia. Derby, Julep, and Mejor Amiga. And trailing is back there. Now dropping to last position is Ruby de Leon. They're into the stretch. It's Spicy Margarita trying to hold for another furlong. Misty's last to the center of the track, charging Miss Casey. And back and forth is Cost a Fortune. Center track is Dry Well with a 16th to go. Spicy Margarita. Misty's last has run a big one on the outside. Miss Casey right there in that photo for second, but it's Spicy Margarita. Misty's last in the photo with Miss Casey, and then Dry Well in another photo for fifth. 3 Spicy Margarita, 7-1. And they're off. Spitball gets the first call out of the gate. Semper Fi early speed inside. Alpha Cairo now firing up. And Alpha Cairo's grabbed the lead from Semper Fi and Spitball back third to the outside. Rapid Response moving forward. Rail position in fourth. And Spotted Bull is in fifth. The Right Path is in sixth. Miami Mumbles on the far outside. And Dialing Dixie. And last is Rockridge. Rockridge trailing now some 10 to make up on the pace as Alpha Cairo leads the way. Alpha Cairo at a relaxed pace leads about a length from Semper Fi. And Rapid Response inside third. Spitball is in fourth. The Right Path working hard fifth to the outside. Spotted Bull is in between horses. Deep out is Miami Mumbles. You have to take the Overland route out there about 4 or 5 deep into the far turn, but making a bit of progress. Miami Mumbles on the far outside begins to advance forward. Fifth now, fourth Blue Cap. And in behind that group is Spotted Bull. Rockridge still a lot to do. A Dialing Dixie tails off to last. They're at the top of the stretch. Alpha Cairo leads the way from Semper Fi, length and a half. Miami Mumbles on the extreme outside. The Right Path is driven. Rapid Response saves ground as they're into the stretch. And Spotted Bull has 5 to make up now. And Spitball, 1 furlong left to run. Alpha Cairo still pouring it on. Alpha Cairo kicks clear by 3. Alpha Cairo in front by 4 lengths with a 16th left as Rapid Response runs up the inside into second. Third will be Semper Fi. Alpha Cairo to do it. Fourth will be Spitball. And then it was Spotted Bull or Miami Mumbles. Minute 23:80, the running time. And they're off. Inspector Frost was last away. He's a shooter up on the inside, Dreaming of Carrots on the outside. They got out to the lead, opening up 3 on Wicked Prankster in third. Super Emperor fourth outside. Mr. Everything is next in advance of Ice Rain is next in line. Inspector Frost after the slow break is worked up to fourth to last position. Back there is Sebastian and Eric's Empire. They're the trailers now at about 13 off that pace up ahead. It's a good pace too when there's money going. Dreaming of Carrots at the rail. He's a shooter. The 2 path of the outside is Super Emperor. Here's Mr. Everything in fourth while saving ground heading into the turn. Inspector Frost has worked now into 5th position, just 3 or 4 off the lead. Wicked Prankster on the outside now taking 4th while out in the clear into the turn. He's a shooter. Takes over now from Dreaming of Carrots in 2nd and 3rd in between horses. Battling on is Super Emperor but losing ground. And then Wicked Prankster on the outside. Inspector Frost is next. In advance of Mr. Everything is well off the inside. And back to Ice Rain and Sebastian on the inside. Eric's Empire into the stretch. He's a shooter by 5. He's a shooter in front. Wicked Prankster is second with 1 furlong left to go. Kevin Gomez, and he's a shooter. They're all alone now. 7 in front for Wicked Prankster. On the inside is Ice Rain. Up the rail is Sebastian. A center of the track is Inspector Frost. He's a shooter. Good looking win by 8 at the finish. Second will be Ice Rain, and then Sebastian and Wicked Prankster and Inspector Frost. Minute 23:38. And they're off. Air Token and Band on Tour just a bit quicker now to take the lead, and Arthur's Hope has moved to second. Air Token back in third position, factored in the gray fourth of the four. Band on Tour moving along on this muddy going, 2.5 in front from Arthur's Hope, about the same margin. Air Token is third, and Factor It In is fourth still, heading into the far turn run. Band on Tour uncontested, 2.5 in front from Arthur's Hope, the chasing second, and Air Token at the outside, just third from Factor It In. Round that turn, 3/8 to go, and it's Band on Tour. Arthur's Hope is trying to heat up the pressure there from second to the outside. 3/4 length lead for Band on Tour. Arthur's Hope at the outside, fully ridden, and Air Token is in third, attempting to gain now. Air Token trying to get interested and Factor It In is fourth. They're at the top of the stretch. Band on Tour, Arthur's Hope, and diving to the inside, Air Token. Air Token is third at the 3/16 pole. Band on Tour shifting over to the rail. Air Token still plugging along there third. Arthur's Hope is weakened up now. Air Token second and taking aim on Band on Tour. Band on Tour just holding Air Token. Band on Tour in front from Air Token, and Band on Tour will do it. Band on Tour in Toledo wins about a length from second Air Token, and Arthur's Hope and Factor It In. Minute 10.05, 6 furlongs. And they're off. Claudy Boy, slow to go. Slow Gin Biz hustled out of there. Slow Gin Biz from Holiday Avenue and Forever Yours, and Heavenly Trip in the mix now moving forward. Heavenly Trip all the way up to second as Slow Gin Biz has a head lead, but Heavenly Trip is there on the outside. The pressure. Holiday Avenue out 3 deep in third with the pace, and Forever Yours is back in fourth. Summer Ash is now moving into fourth, and Forever Yours slips back in fifth. Jim Boom Boom, and then it's Notion to tap it, and trailing the field, Claudy Boy. Into the far turn, 14 lengths front to back. Heavenly Trip, the favorite, working a narrow lead from Slow Gin Biz, Holiday Avenue, and Summer Ash has 8 to 9 to make up now, has 2.5 furlongs left to go. Notion to tap it is farther back in the field with Jim Boom Boom and Claudy Boy, and Forever Yours trailing. Top of the stretch with a 1/4 mile left to go, and it's Heavenly Trip sent along, driven to lead 2 lengths in front from Slow Gin Biz. Second, clearly now about 4 or 5 back, and Holiday Avenue is in third. Out in the center of the track is Summer Ash trying to pick up a share, but Heavenly Trip kept to task by Heavy on Toledo. They kick clear by 4. Slow Gin Biz is given all on the pace with second. Up the rail comes Jim Boom Boom, who's moving into third, and fourth will be Notion to tap it. Then Holiday Avenue and Summer Ash. 5-2-7-5. Heavenly Trip. Second to Slow Gin Biz is 7.